Whoa, now everybody, I am your host, Lambo Drew, and you are now tuned into another edition of the Leverage Show. We are definitely excited about today. You guys just don't understand. I'm excited to make sure that you guys are getting what you guys need to continuously to keep going to that next level. And I'm definitely excited to be your host each and every single week right here on the Leverage Show. Listen, I want to know how you guys had an amazing weekend. What did you guys do? Did you guys enjoy the family? I know I got a chance to enjoy the family and enjoy my, sense of sacredness at this point from Easter or Resurrection Day, what many Christians call it. We had an amazing time, and just to really be out there to really continuously, man, leveling up, man, with so many great memories and networking with so many people, man, we're going to definitely talk about that. We're going to talk about also what's been going on probably in the news. You guys have probably heard, but definitely we're going to tackle that. But we're also definitely just getting ready to get out here and really enjoy the time, because I really can't wait to see you guys each and every single Tuesday night and Thursday nights right here on the Leverage Show. So excited about this, man, today. I am so thankful, more than what you guys even know, and then continuously, man, to keep moving forward as much as possible. So I really, really, really want to definitely kickstart this Tuesday off, really, by saying to yourself, this is the first day that's technically in for the broadcast in April. So I welcome you guys to the 4th month of the year. Shout out to you guys, man, for definitely, man, getting into that 4th month of the year. Listen, you guys are really getting ready, have got past that first quarter. Now you guys are definitely going into that second quarter. And we really want to see you guys are winning. My job is to make sure that you guys have taken a thorough, analysis, man, of where you currently are, or where you currently are not, or where you currently are deciding or trying to go, and continuously to keep pushing you guys into that level. Again, this thing is definitely not gonna be a cakewalk. Lambo is here to let you know that it's not gonna be a cakewalk. You don't want to go ahead, man, and say that, man, but we getting ready to make some stuff happen. I'm excited to really go ahead, man, and continuously, right, to push you into that next level, to continuously keep moving you forward, because that is the thing that we are all here for. I know when I was actually going through, and I really had some, down moments, man, in my life, I needed somebody to talk to. I needed someone to really be in my face and continuously to keep pushing me and inspiring me and making sure that I continuously to keep getting to that next level. And I definitely had some wonderful people who were around me. And if I can be, man, your coach, if I can be that point of reason, that person that continuously is in your face and continuously is making things happen, then I am doing my job. And that's what I am here for. And that's what I'm called to do. Again, many of us, man, are called to do many different things. I know I'm called to actually be, man, your coach, to be your mentor, and to be the one that allows you to get across the finish line. So before I jumped on here, I really want to give a special shout out. I got a chance just before this broadcast started to actually be on a huge, great meeting of a network, man. Shout out to Brendan and Mo, who are really, really, really killing the game in that wonderful group, and a lot of real estate investors and a lot of people, man, who are definitely tapped into that group so that they can really go ahead and do some amazing things and help scale. And I'm telling you what, getting a chance to talk with them right before the show was amazing. And to answer all their questions, they didn't know Lambo was definitely going to pull up on them and tap in on that particular Zoom call today. But I did. And I'm ecstatic every single chance that I get to be able to go ahead and talk with them, talk with those investors, talk with those inspiring people who are really deciding to themselves, like, hey, I really would love to get to that next level. I really would love to network and be a part of some amazing people. And for some of those, you probably are saying to yourself, like, Lambo, I don't know what real estate is. I understand you probably don't even own your own house, or you probably are still renting. Whatever the case may be, there is a way where you can make money in real estate and a lot of other different things that certain groups are definitely with. And when I get a chance to be able to tap in, I am definitely, I'm telling you, honored and humbled every time Lambo Drew can pop in on any chat, pop in on a Zoom, pop in on a call, get a chance to be able to go ahead and answer any questions. And I'm trying to tell you all this right now. They were throwing 1,000,001 questions at Lambo right before this show, and I truly love it. I'm thankful of it. That way we can actually help educate and help facilitate and getting people, man, to truly where they want to be or what they desire to be. And I'm that source. I'm that source to make sure that they're able to carry it through and carry it through right. So again, when it comes to that, that's what I'm here for. That's what this leverage show is here for, to making sure that you guys get what you need to continuously to keep moving forward. So shout out and everything, man, to Mo and Brendan and that entire team, man, who is killing it over there, man, in that Zoom, man, in that Chit Chat Network and Zoom. And they usually happen about 2-3 times a week. Shout out to them what they're doing. I mean, I'm telling you, I'm excited for people to be able to invest hands-free into their investment projects and their real estate projects that are doing some nice percentages, anywhere from 30 to 40% to 60% within about 3 to 6 months. And that is really huge when it comes down to networking with the right people, networking with the right networks, and making sure that we are providing the value that we can go ahead and provide to make sure that everybody is being able to get what they need. And that's what we're here for on the Leverage Show. Again, I get it. I totally understand. Like, there's a lot of people, right, who are definitely or in a full free fall in where they're at in life. But I'm so glad and so happy that there are communities and there are places that you can actually go to get the resources and the connections you need and the right networks you need that will allow you to go ahead and excel your life into the next level. Shout out to everybody, man, and all those newcomers in those groups, because that is what truly goes on here and warms Lambo's heart. Well, again, man, this weekend was none short of an amazing weekend. And you guys got a chance to really spend time with your family and really go ahead and spend time with your loved ones and really go ahead and celebrate, man, a very sacred day, man, for many of us who are definitely out here, man. And we really got a chance to be blessed, man, by that time, man. And not just that, man, me and my family, man, you know, just us spending that time together. Because, again, Lambo works so hard throughout the week to make sure that I'm able to go ahead and provide you guys, man, wonderful content on Tuesday and Thursday nights at 8 p.m. Eastern, man. I'm right here in front of this camera, making sure that we consistently give you what you need to continually allow yourself to grow. And that's what we're here to do. We're making sure that you grow and you grow exponentially with the services, the resources, all the information, all the wisdom that we actually have to be able to place in front of you so that you can definitely go on ahead and make sure that you're going for that. There was a lot of cool things I got to do over the weekend, even outside of me kind of like resting my body. My body literally needed to go ahead and take a rest. I had been traveling for the last few weeks. You guys definitely knew that. And it definitely caught up with Lambo. It was like, hey, you need to definitely go ahead and rest. But I did get a chance to step out with my family and also my wonderful wife, man, on Easter as well. So we can go ahead and definitely celebrate those traditions that actually brings us closer together. And that's what I am actually here for, to make sure that you guys are definitely affording your families and bringing yourselves of those customs that bring you together each and every single year. And you're taking full value of that. Because, again, we definitely want to be able to celebrate and everything, man. Not just us, right? And just the excitements of our wins, our losses, of all the great things that are going on. But we want to be excited, man, about the one man who allows us to stay here just a little bit longer, because we have purpose, we have vision, we have an assignment to fulfill. And that is what we celebrate each and every year for the resurrection of Jesus Christ. So shout out to every single person, man, who definitely got a chance to take a part of that, or just got a chance to be able to say to yourself, I got a break, I got some rest, my job was closed. I didn't have to go ahead and really be able to get in there and work so hard. And I got that extra day off. I got that extra banking day. Whatever it is, I am so glad and afforded the fortitude to be able to know that you got what you needed over the weekend and kind of recoup it, because this next quarter, you're definitely going to want to be on the ball. And I really have to ask you that, man. Are you really motivated by your mission, right? I know I'm motivated each and every single day I wake up. And again, most people, they're like Lambo, right? They're like, Lambo, it's like, it's not a day that you really don't wake up that you don't seem motivated. And I do. And I am so glad because I am so high off of life, even though in the spite of my lowest point of life, I felt like, oh my gosh, I mean, if this is what life is, I don't know if I can continue on. And I knew that there would be something greater if I kept going, and I would motivate myself to make it through those dark, rough, tough times to make sure that one day I would actually be in front of you and holding the banner of success, because God and everything, man, put that do not quit inside of Lambo. So shout out and everything, man, for all of you guys who have been out there, man, who have been saying to yourself, you do not quit. I actually, man, this is a true story. I actually remember, the vivid Easters, right? Over the years, and I was sharing with my kids over the weekend of the vivid Easters that we would actually have, right? And I remember the time where there would be a lot of numerous times where me and my family were struggling to go ahead and pull it together for Easter just to be able to celebrate Easter. We would go ahead and put together clothes and, have to go ahead and grab clothes from here and grab clothes from there. And I remember on those Easter days, we would actually go there and be like, oh boy, it took us everything in a nutshell just to get here, to scrape it all together, just to make it to Easter, to put it together. So I want to tell you guys, for some of you guys who may be still in that same boat or have ever been in that boat, be grateful and thankful where you currently are or the times that you had when you went without. Because those times make you and mold you. Those times build the character and integrity and who God has called you to be each and every single day. Do not go on ahead, man, and look to the left or look to the right and say, you know what? Oh, me, why am I going through this time? Well, you're going through that just so that one day you can arise and be the champion for someone else on the other side of that camera who really needs you, or somebody else in your workplace, or somebody else in your family, or somebody else in your circle who really needs to hear where you're at. You may be in a grocery store. It may be at a gas station. It may be at somewhere out in public that you're at, and you're able to give somebody a word of encouragement. You're able to give somebody a beacon of hope because you did not give up, that you kept going on. And because of that, that has deemed you a winner. You're a winner in every single form and fashion of your life. And I want you to remember that. I know that, again, your circumstances may not look like you're winning. Your bank account may not look like you're winning. Your business may not look like it's winning. Your job may not look like it's winning. Your family may look like it's winning. Some of you guys, I'm getting ready to give something even personal. Your relationships and even your body may not look like it's winning. But you have to convince yourself that you are winning regardless of what the situation looks like. Remember, every situation and everything you are currently facing is subject to change. Again, it has a timetable on it. I promise you, you're probably saying to yourself, well, Lambo, you know what? I was in the same place I was at last year and the year before and the year before. Good. You're still breathing, right? That means you got a little older, a little bit more wiser, a little bit more knowledge and wisdom so that you can be able to use the wisdom, right? Or the knowledge or the information that you have gotten, and you use it wisely. That's how you continuously to keep pushing yourself to that next level, regardless what may happen to you and what may come onto your plate. Again, we're not in this thing to be able to say, hey, we have the crystal ball. We know exactly what's going to happen when it happens. But we can go on ahead and better position ourselves to put us down that path that God only knows that we have been destined and designed to walk in. Nobody can walk this thing out but you. You have to remember that. No one can walk it out but you. But I get it. I understand. Most people are telling you, like, there's somebody else that can do it better. No, they can't. No, they honestly can't. I had a situation even earlier, right, where most people in life may think that they have already kind of figured things out. Oh, I kind of know where this is at, or I kind of know where this is going and stuff like that. And I remember and stuff like that, man. The old saying says, there's more than one way to skin a cat. And one thing about Lambo uses a lot of his resources, right, and a lot of his ammunition and bullets in many different forms of fashion. And so I'm able to go ahead and can go ahead and put the right play in place to make sure that this play is all the way ran out and ran out correctly, especially when you definitely have the integrity and the well-being of the next person or the client to make sure that it is carried all the way out. And that's what this thing is built on. It's built off of integrity, but it's also built off you being able to adjust on the fly and make the right plays to make sure everybody is receiving those home runs. Again, your left foot may not know what your right foot is doing, but I hope it is walking in unison to where you are going. I hope it is walking in the divine light to where you are going. Again, continuously to make sure that you are always positioning yourself and increasing yourself with your crafts, with your expertise, with your gifts, with your potentials, with the things that you do best. Continue to making sure that you are adding fuel to the fire to who you are so you burn hotter and you burn longer. Again, I understand most of the time, man, more people are probably looking at you, probably are betting against you. Heck, you're probably betting against yourself. The odds are probably betting against you as well. So what are you going to do? How are you going to strategically strategize yourself and putting yourself to the right place that you actually control the win, right? I just don't want you just to have a win. I want you to win and win big. Make sure you're winning big for the next person who is actually behind you, right? So when they see the blueprint to success, they say, well, we've seen this. We've watched this show. We've seen the blueprint of this success actually come to pass because guess what? They had a great leader who were able to bring it to pass. Can I tell you something? Your life is going to be full of ups and downs, backs and forwards, highs and lows, mountains and valleys. What do you do in those times? Especially when those rough times do get here, what does that say about you? How does that make you, right? This is exactly the reason why Lambo's been put in these places to be able to talk to you guys and answer these tough questions because I've been put in these tough positions and places and asked the wrong questions to get the right questions answered to make sure that I can give you guys the success tools that you need to continuously to keep going on to that next level. You know, I was definitely, intrigued today to get a message from two amazing people who are actually down right now in Florida attending the 10X conference for my guy, Grant Cardone. That literally blessed my life to be able to hear from them. Shout out to Team Crafton of actually going down to my guy, Grant Cardone, and his wonderful conference each and every single year. And today they got the chance to be able to hear the very likes of my guy, Tyler Perry, man. Shout out to Tyler Perry and everything that he has done, everything he's accomplished, everything that he has built. If you have never been to Atlanta, we got the chance when we were just down there on vacation over a week ago to be able to stop there that Sunday at Tyler Perry Studios in Atlanta, Georgia. And I'm telling you what, those studios actually really resonated to me. One of the most beautiful pull-ups that you actually got when you're actually pulling onto the ground and you're looking around and you're looking at the landscape, you're looking at everything that he had built and everything that he had envisioned. And you say to yourself, wow, what if he gave up? What if he didn't do it? What if he stopped at the face of adversity? None of what Tyler Perry in the studios and all the great people that he has actually been blessed to be the fortitude to work with him and work inside of that industry, be able to eat up off of his vision because what his vision brought to the table. I look at the rough stuff. I look at the rough side. Tyler Perry literally comes from New Orleans where Lambo is at, right? And he's actually from the ninth ward in New Orleans, right? So I'm laughing because we're in the same dirt, we're in the same geographical location. And a lot of people ask, like, why do you guys go so hard? Is this a New Orleans thing or what? I say, well, when you've actually have seen so much of doubt around you, when you've seen so much of things not working out around you, and you've seen your life saying, you know what, I know I deserve something better. Doesn't mean you didn't come from a great family or you came from a dysfunctional family. No, you just wanted more. That was always the drive for Lambo, the hunger of wanting more, as the same as Tyler Perry, the hunger of wanting more. I remember and everything, man, Tyler Perry actually doing some of the plays that he did down in New Orleans before he left and blew up and became the Tyler Perry that he is right now. And I remember going to some of those plays at the Singer Theater or the Joy Theater, and to be able to go ahead and root him on as a hometown hero. Now I get it. I understand. Sometimes and everything, man, that you're saying to yourself, well, his story didn't go the right way if you know his story. He literally had to leave New Orleans to go to Atlanta, get it out of the mud in Atlanta, only to return to New Orleans and be celebrated as a success. Sometimes it takes you leaving your own fortitude in your own country, your own home, and your own grounds and your birthing place. It takes you to get out of the things and the places where you have been at to get a hold of the vision where God is actually taking you to. I watched that, man, and for those who never seen the documentary, his documentary was amazing. And I can tell you this right now. If you've never seen that documentary, you must go and see the documentary of my guy, Tyler Perry. Again, if it doesn't inspire you, and if it doesn't intrigue you or even ignite a flame inside of you, maybe your vision or your thrive or your goals or your drive is definitely has run dry. And if that be the case, I really do hope that you are definitely, taking a hinge and taking a hold of this broadcast and taking a hold of the Leverage Show family and taking a hold of the community and allowing something to ignite something inside of you once more so that you can go on ahead and fulfill your dreams. Again, I can tell you, I knew literally coming up, I said, guys, whatever you have for my life, I am ready to do it. I'm ready to do something big. I'm ready to make this thing happen. And I can tell you this right now. He is no God known short of his word. And if I knew if I could go on ahead and get to that place where I can at least just have the ability or the energy to be able to try, I'm going to give it my best shot. That didn't mean I was going to win at everything I did. What that meant is I would give it my best shot. I would give it my all. I will not stop until I make it and allow others to come behind me as a trailblazer to make it, just like my grandfather, Johnny Jacobs, was. A trailblazer so much to the community, a trailblazer so much to the family, a trailblazer so much to his generation, but inspired me to be able to have that same passion, that same drive, that same ignition in me to make sure that I kept moving the vision forward. I thank God for so many great people, man, in my life. Even those have heard me speak of my grandmother, Dorothy Mae Johnson, who inspired me even more to tell me, grandson, keep going. Don't stop until you actually see where God is taking you and keep going. God is releasing you from this family to give you to the world, to be able to be a light to so many other great people and a voice and a motivation to so many great people so that you can go on ahead and put truly your stamp of your passion and your purpose and what your mission is in life out there to them. I'm just telling you this right now. I'm just a boy from Walkertown, but the same boy from Walkertown became that grown man that has now inspired thousands of people around the entire world. I thank you guys each and every single week for giving me a platform, for giving me a voice, to be able to drive the connections and the networking and the wonderful family that we have here with this broadcast together, that we're able to make a difference in this world. Again, I don't read from a card or I don't have a transcript or anything else. This is something that I consistently worked on my craft to do, to be able to speak in front of you and to be able to go ahead and inspire many of you so that you can go ahead and reach your dreams and reach your goals. I get it. A lot of times it's hard out here. A lot of times it's tough out here. A lot of times it's rough out here. A lot of times you really feel like giving up. But in that moment and in that time, whatever you do it well. Don't you give up. Don't you give in. Don't you fold, right? That's what they say now. The new age, they say, man, what you folding up for? You understand? When you say what you folding up for, that means, why are you giving up? What has hurt you? What has bent you over to the point to where you are now no longer straight up and you are actually acting out in pain? See, your trials and tribulations should not go ahead and change your posture. I'm giving that for somebody who's out here. Your trials and tribulations should not change or change your posture. When you have a mission in mind, you are motivated by the outcome from you actually seeing the end while still yet walking out the beginning. See, most of the time, I get it. Most people, they look at their life and they say, well, Lambo, my life is really not so cool. It's really not so good. It's really not so exciting. I'm not doing the grandest of things on the grandest of scale. You have to remember, you are in the position you are currently in because you are designed based off of your decisions that you have made to be right there. Whether good or bad, whether negative or positive, you are right now in the sum total of your decisions. I get it. I know it's probably the hard truth for a lot of you to even think that you are right there in the sum total of all of your decisions made, whether negative or positive. But can Lambo tell you something? Can I speak something into your life? As long as you are breathing, my sister or my brother, you, my friend, have the ability to change. You, my friend, have the ability to continuously to keep moving forward and change the course of your direction of the things that you didn't get right yesterday, the things you didn't get right the week or the month before or the year before, because you may have fallen short of your goals. To continuously to keep moving yourself forward. See, the one thing about this life is that we all understand it has a clock to it. It has time. It does not stop because you went through the most traumatic point of your life. It does not stop because you literally fumbled the ball. It does not stop because it seems like your world stopped when the love of your life or that loved one seemed to have left this earth. Today, I get a chance to celebrate the wonderful life of my father-in-law. He's no longer here no more, but his impact and his imprint is still right here. It's still through the very wonderful heart and the very motions of my wife, and the very motions of my brother-in-law, and the very motions of siblings and loved ones around and family around. Because what he did with his dash, he decided to go ahead and make the biggest impact of his life. Can I tell you guys something? I understand this one thing. In life, you will be depicted and you will be judged based off of how you made people feel. Will they light up when they mention your name? Or will they actually run away and bow their heads in shame? See, the one thing about my father-in-law, James E. Williams, he actually would go on ahead and people lit up when they mentioned his name. They lit up when they seen him. That James E. Williams Jr. was a gentleman, man, who literally was way smart before his time. Though I never got the chance to physically and personally meet him, who passed away months before I actually was introduced to his daughter. He actually made a big impact on my life from the very notes that he left at his desk and the stories that I heard through so many other people. See, so many people in life, I get it, I understand. You look at them and you base them and judge them off of what exciting or exuberant things have they done. But the people around you, the loved ones who are here and the loved ones who have gone and no longer are here, what is the imprint and impact that have they made into your heart, into your minds, into your life? Do you still tear up of some of those memories that they brought to you and some of those great memories? You start laughing, and then the laughter all of a sudden turns to tears streaming down your face. Because those moments in time and those moments in life were made just for you. They were made for the memories, whether people thought they were very funny memories and very laughable memories, or some of the memories not so laughable. Some of the memories more sorrowful, more hurtful, more painful. What memories are you going to bring to people's lives? How are you going to make people feel when all is done in your mission in this life? Are they going to laugh and they're going to joke and they're going to say, hey, I remember that person, that Lambo, he was something else. Every time I seen him, he showed me the same energy. He showed me that same love, that same passion, that same drive. Every time I jumped on the phone with him, literally, it was just nothing but the spirit of exhortation. And it was literally like all of a sudden just giving flowers to so many people. How do you make people feel when you're around them? Can I say something to you? You are definitely rewarded how you make people feel when you are around them. You're rewarded in your jobs. You're rewarded in your business. You're rewarded in your relationships. You're rewarded in your family. You're rewarded in your friendships. How do you make people feel? Can I say something to you guys? I'm just going to be real with you. I hope, I can only pray that every single time you guys hear Lambo's voice or you think about Lambo, Lambo turns around and makes you feel this way, makes you feel this energy, makes you feel this drive. You can run through a brick wall, or you can jump over a brick wall, or you can even jump out of a burning building. Whatever that is, whatever that feeling is, make sure that you leave that lasting impression. My life, I've had people, man, who, true story, they got a chance to sit down and be away with Lambo one-on-one. They said, Lambo, you don't do this, this, and this. And I said, no, Lambo doesn't do that. Lambo, would you like to do this? No, I'm good. How does that make you have that choice of you not to do this? Because every time I'm around you or every time I'm not around you, I remember one thing. And this is the one thing that has helped my life so much. Can I say something with you? You are not alone, my friend. Right next to each and every single one of us. I promise to you, it's in your room. You may not believe it. You may not think it. You may not even say, you know what, Lambo's out of his mind. You have been assigned an angel. And how you react in private behind that angel is always there. How you react in a public in front of people, that angel's always there. I don't want to give my angel, because I know I've messed up a whole lot, that my angel should be in a corner somewhere like, I'm turning my back on him. He definitely doesn't deserve any help from me. I would love for my angel to report back and says, hey, even in his private moments when nobody is staring, nobody is looking around, nobody is calling his name, nobody is asking for autographs, nobody is asking for anything, that his angel is saying, well done, Andrew. Keep going. You got work to do. You have a mission to fulfill. You have to be motivated. You have to be inspired. You have to be empowered. There has to be something in you that the standard is the standard whether you're around people or whether you're not around people. I pray that the standard on my life makes you a person, whether you're in front of people or whether you're a person behind your closed on doors. I get it. Many people say, Lambo, but you don't know my struggle. You don't know my battle. You don't know what I deal with. Guess what? I don't. But I sympathize with you because I've been in that place of making the decisions and making all the wrong decisions, letting myself down, letting my family down, but letting my angel down. So now that you get yourself positioned in the right place, you get yourself refocused, you get yourself that second chance that most people right now are in the grave wishing that they had. And they're wishing that they can actually change with you. But you want to sleep on your talents, your gifts, your crafts. You want to make use of your mission to be a playboy rather than you actually being an astored man or an astored woman. I really desire for you to really go ahead and see what I see and envision what I vision. If I can take my eyes and show you guys, this is how Lambo sees it. This is why I try to go on ahead and make sure, even when there's things that doesn't look right, that I'm always envisioning the things that do look right. And I'm always asking God for wisdom and always asking God for direction and for discernment. Should you be connected with this person or should you not? Should you be doing business with this person or should you not? That is so key to so many people. This is God honest truth. This is God honest truth. There are so many people that I remember that were in one season of my life. They're no longer there. But every time I think about them, I don't harbor bitterness towards them. I harbor things to do well and things to do right and things to do great things for their life. And to how can I bless them? How can I surprise them? How can they be like, man, Lambo, I haven't even spoken with you. I haven't even talked with you. I haven't even begun to get on the same page. I thought that there was this big friction, but you went and did this for me anyway. Why? Why would you do something so good? Why would you do something to still help me out in my journey? Why would you do something to still help me out? Even if that I wronged or I said something or I did something on mistake or they did something out of anger. Why would you do that? My response to each and every single one of them, because my angel is looking. I don't only just have God looking at me. I don't have my family. Not only have my friends and you guys, my angel's right there. And I can't take the time and harbor bitterness and harbor all of this negativity and harbor everything that literally is taking people out of their blessings, and taking people out of their seasons, and taking people out of the right networks and out of the right connections and out of the right places. Because we, my friend, have to be motivated by the mission. Even if you don't see the mission look like it's loving you back. Like, Lambo, you really did that for them. Yeah. Why? Why wouldn't you? Have compassion on people. Even in spite of who may wrong you. That doesn't mean you have to go sit down and break bread with them and sit down and have coffee and tea and talk about all of these great things. Just have compassion towards people. You never know where people in their life are and the angle that people actually speak out against you. I don't know who I'm telling that to. I don't know who that is for. But if somebody has spoke out against you negatively or done something negatively to offend you, don't harbor it. Don't you speak back. Don't you speak ill will. Don't you get ready to cuss them out, or even after you didn't cuss them out. Go back and make it right. Clean it up. Get it off of your chest. Get the forgiveness outside of you so you can continue your mission. I get it. I understand. This is not the popular message that you hear on Instagram and you hear on YouTube and you hear on Facebook and you hear on these other platforms where you're not. You're on the Leverage Show. And this Leverage Show is the Leverage Show family. And I'm here to help motivate you and boost you up and continuously to help push you into being a better person and into the right direction and into the things that God has called for you to do. So you can walk out your God-given talent and your God-given mission. So you can help out as many people as you can and not falter. Not falter at the wayside. I don't want to see anybody miss their mission or miss their blessing or miss their next miracle or miss their next season because they decided to react with the same energy someone gave them. I get it. I understand it. I understand how hard that may be to contrary belief. Lambo, you want us to do the exact opposite of the way we truly want to react out of our mental and out of our mouth. And I know some of you are probably behind your phones and behind your computers and everything, and you're looking like, Lambo, I don't know, man. I want to let them have it. Think to yourself the next time. Is this getting me closer into my mission? Or is this pulling me further away? What will this reaction do? That takes me off course. That literally severs the very thing that God is trying to get me to overcome. I understand it's hard. Sometimes maybe loved ones, it may be family members, maybe friends, maybe close friends, maybe business partners. I don't know. Sometimes you being able to see them being able to react a certain way than the way that you would love to react is hurtful. It's despiteful. It really leaves a bad taste into your mouth. I get it. I understand. They can't wait to see your reaction. Ooh, I finally got them. I got underneath their skin. So they can celebrate in your folly. They can celebrate in your anger. They can celebrate in you stepping out of the character that you have not portrayed yourself to be in front of so many people. I get it. I understand. For a lot of people, that seems like the norm. That seems like that's the way I should be. My job got me out of that character, or my spouse got me out of that character, or this person or this thing, because of the pressure in life and how you handled it. You didn't want to feel yourself to be embarrassed. I get it. I understand. Some fights, I'm getting ready to let you know, you need to let go and let God. Some people, you can't wait to go ahead and tell off so bad and really go ahead and swear and point the finger. Or if you could knock them out, you would knock them out. You was like, Lambo, I was this close for them catching that two-piece. I was this close for them catching these hands. I was this close for making sure that they caught what they got, what they deserve, or they thought Floyd is nasty. Wait till they see me. You were that close to reacting, to blowing your blessing. Yeah, I get it. You may not want to hear this. It's not what they probably teaching on social media. It's not what you're reading on. It's not what you and your crew and your people talk about on a weekly or a daily basis. It's not what they're talking about. But tonight is us dealing with your mission and how motivated are you? And dealing with that person in the mirror. Dealing with that person saying, you know what, Lambo, I never dealt with that person like that before. Nobody never actually told me, or I'm dealing with that person right now. How to be able to combat with that, how to be able to deal with that. Can I say something to you? Sometimes a steel tongue can be more deadly than a real tongue. Oh, I'm giving y'all something right now. That's a bar. Sometimes a steel tongue can be more deadly than a real tongue. Oh, I want to keep it real with them. They ain't seen nothing. I can't wait to keep it real with them. I can't wait to. Sometimes you have to understand that I got to let go and I got to let God handle this. Because if I handle this, I'm going to jail. Straight up. If I'm handle this, I'm catching the charge. If I'm handle this, I'm going to step out of character. I'm going to step out of the way that people see me into a whole different light, that the way people shouldn't see me. And they don't want to see me on that side, because you know that that side is the side You've been asking God, God, I need you to deal with that side. Because that side right there would take some people out. How do we get above that? How do we get motivated? How do we get to that next level? It's going to take more than you just actually saying to yourself, I want to get there. It's going to take you building character and integrity on the inside. Like, wow, I had to take the high road on that. Yeah, you did. Oh, I had to swerve and I had to dodge that. Yeah, you did. Because some of you have been trying to fight life head on. You're dealing with it head on. You're not trying to let God handle it. You're trying to handle it all yourself. You're wearing yourself out. Because you're trying to handle every battle. You're trying to handle every disrespectful that ever came your way. You're trying to handle everything, period, that's coming to attack you, your character, and everything else. Which, if you know what I'm getting ready to go with this, you know what I'm getting ready to say. If they attack and talked about Jesus, then who, my friend, are you? Who are you? If they literally went on ahead and had an innocent man hung from a cross up high, stretched him wide, and literally had him crucified, who, my friend, are you? Yeah, I get it. It's not that popular message that gets you all running and hip hip hooray, and you're running around your house and you're like, Lambo, that was a good message. No. Can I say something to you right now? You, my friend, are going to have to, just like the shirt says, walk by faith and not by sight. Shout out to my wonderful wife. You're going to have to walk by faith and not by sight on a lot of this. I really got it. Yeah, I really can't. I can't feel it, but I got it. Lambo was talking about this integrity and this character. I really want God to bless me. I really want some other doors to open. I really want some things big to happen for my life. And I'm really faltering. And then you go back and you take a look at the mirror. And you say, these are the areas where I've been faltering and I've been falling at. God, I need you to deal with it. God is saying, look, I need you to deal with it. God will fight your big battles, but some battles, personal, you have to look in the mirror and fight yourself every day. Are you motivated by the mission? Does it ring, and does it have so much inside of you that you're saying to yourself, Lambo, you're 100% right. I need to get it right. I need to make it happen. I need to go ahead and do something that changes my life for the better. You know, over the weekend, me and my wife got a chance to talk with a very special couple. And I don't even know if they want to broadcast or not, but they'll probably see the replay. Shout out to T and P Smith. And it was P's birthday. So a big happy birthday to Patricia. And celebrating that over the weekend. It was amazing. But to hear her and T talk while they were literally at a restaurant blessed our life. Because we remember when they were here back in September, October, I think that was. They came here, the place that they were at in their life and where they were actually going to. And to see what God has done into their life since leaving here, since leaving Denver, to come visit us and hang out. I think that was Labor Day weekend, if I'm not mistaken, to come and hang out for Labor Day weekend with me and my wife. And just seeing where they have been since September till now. And over the weekend was the end of March, if you guys know. Has been none short than a miracle. None short than God himself saying, I can make any hard thing a good thing if you trust me. Only if you let go and let me. And seeing their relationship now, seeing and hearing all the stories and seeing and hearing all the testimonies and seeing and hearing everything that has happened now in their marriage has blessed Lambo in his life and my wife and my family more than we have ever heard. See, the thing about it is that when you get around people, what's on you or what's inside of you, do you have enough to impact the person, to make a person change, to make a person look at their life, look deep inside of that mirror and say, you know what? I got to make a change. I have to do something different than the way things have been going on my life. And if you allow yourself to say, I need to change, I need to make a difference, I need to make something totally different than the way things are going, God will do the miraculous in your life. And some of you out there, you're probably saying to yourself, Lambo, I've been stuck in this place. I've been stuck in neutral. I've been stuck in not allowing to see myself go or grow to that next level. I need you today to say out of your mouth and believe it. Today, I surrender my will for your will, God. Because I've been doing this thing. And it just hasn't been going the right way. I've been doing this thing how I've been doing that. I've ran this thing long enough, but I need you to give me some direction. Bring me some wonderful influence and people in my life and things in my life that allow me to do better and be better and show me the direction and show me what I need to do to help me get to that next level. I get it. I understand. I'm here for you guys. Can I say something to you? I know for a fact I've questioned myself many a times in my journey. Heck, I even questioned God. God, this is your plan for my life? Like, is this what you want for me? Because this ain't working. This really ain't working. Straight up. And I say to myself, I got to change some things. Now, this is not Lambo trying to throw a Bible in front of you and say, hey, this is what, no, this is me having a real conversation with you. This is Lambo talking to you. This is me talking to you, just having a conversation. Most people can't have conversations anymore because the conversations that people truly want to have, they don't want to have those conversations about themselves and self-preservation. Can I be real with you? That's one of my things. That's why I decided to continuously to challenge leaders and allow people and allow leaders to be able to say to themselves, man, you deserve to win. Because I believe in you. I understand. I've been where you've been at when things don't seem that it's going right. When things don't seem like it's going down. Things seem like it's really, really, really going downhill. I get it. I understand where this thing is going. But I understand your life. I understand where you are at. And I could only be relatable to where you are at to help you currently where you're at to currently truly where you desire to go. I get it. It didn't work out the way that it was supposed to. The deal didn't go through. You took more losses than you took wins. But can I tell you something, my friend? You, my friend, are still standing. And if you're still standing, I'm here to be with you. I'm here to be your coach. I'm here to be in your ear. I'm here to really motivate you. Again, I understand it. It's not the popular message. You're looking for me to do some breakdancing and do all of this other stuff to entertain you. It's time out for entertainment. It's time for you to get serious. You've been entertained long enough when you cut your TV on or when you scroll throughout social media or when you see all of that. There's a lot of people just trying to get real and we trying to get it right. Not only are we trying to get it real and right, we're trying to get it right now. And if I can help you out and show you how to stay motivated by your mission, and you do these things, I promise you, every single thing that you do, you'll look back and say, you know what, Lambo, you're 100% right. I didn't get it all right. I didn't write everything down. I didn't cross every T. I didn't dot every I. But I did the best I could. And whatever I couldn't do, I gave the rest to God. Let God do. If that's you, this is your motivation message. This is your message to continue the mission, to stay motivated. in the face of adversity, in the face of all of the friction and all of the fire and everything that's coming against you, stay motivated. It's not popular. It's not a message that you're really going to hear. It's really going to have you running around the room or running outside. But it's going to stick with you day by day. And you're going to say to yourself, you know what, Lambo, you're 100% right. I listened to that message. Stay motivated by mission. I looked at all the failures and my shortcomings and all of the short end of the stick that I got. And I took all of that, piled it all up, and I kept moving forward. I didn't let adversity, I didn't let the person, I didn't let the people change my posture. Listen, I didn't want this message to be long tonight. I just wanted this message to be direct to you, to go down your boulevard, to go down your street, to make you take that long look inside that mirror and say to yourself, you know what, Lambo, you're right. I got to make a difference. Something has to shake. Something has to change. And if you believe in me, then I can officially say I can believe in myself just a little bit more. Now I'm going to get to the comments, but I just want you to know that I believe in you. And it's time for you to start being motivated by everything that you went through and start doubling down and believing in yourself. Because you, my friend, survived another day and you have a track record of 100% so that you can win. Let's get into these comments. Show some love. Get you out of here. I don't want this to be long tonight. I just want it to be a strong one tonight. TDK Town, what's up? Shout out to you. Thank you for tapping in. Truly appreciate you. Thank you for catching that #1 top spot right here on The Leverage Show. Appreciate you for that. My wife is in the building, says, hey, family. Shout out to my wonderful wife, showing me so much love. Got a chance to really spend time with her and the kids over the weekend. It was amazing. Thank you for all that you do. Full shout out to you and all the motivation that you keep me motivated. Thank you, baby. Money's in the building. Hello with the big money. I see you in the building. Shout out to you. Thank you, Money. TDK Town. Mama in the house. Shout out to you. Mama's in the house, man. We see you in the building. Errol says, what's up, Leverage Show? Shout out to my cuz. Errol's in the building. He's doing what he's doing all the way down in the boot, man, showing so much love. Issa's in the building. Shout out to you, Issa. Happy Tuesday, family. I really appreciate you, man, Issa, for showing up each and every single Tuesday, man. That blesses us every time we see you guys out here on The Leverage Show. I hope everyone is doing great. Everyone is doing great. Appreciate you for that, man. Issa saying, hi, Mrs. Johnson. Shout out to Mrs. Johnson. Him showing love to my wife. Hi, Money. Hi, Errol. Showing love. I love to see that. My baby showing love right back to Issa. That's what we love to hear, man. My baby showing love to Errol. Loving to see. She's showing love to my cuz. You already know what time it is, man. I love it. I love it. I love it. My guy, Big Ant, says, what's up, Leverage Show family? You guys make sure you guys go like and subscribe to my guy, Big Ant's show, man. What's up, Leverage Show family? I love everything he's doing. His positivity of what he brings and continuously to keep his foot on the gas. If you guys have not liked and subscribed to this channel, you need to go subscribe today and watch yourself get motivated. Him and his wife are killing it over there, man. Shout out to Mrs. Deloach, the ants in the building doing their thing, man. My baby says, man, hello, Mr. Deloach, man. Showing love to my guy, Big Ant, man. Issa showing love to Mr. Anthony D in the house, the general. Definitely showing love, man. Cutie Potato for life. Showing love. Hello, Leverage Show family. Love it. Issa showing love, saying hi, Cutie P. That's what we want to see, man, in here, man. Cutie P, thank you, Cutie P. Don't forget to hit that like button. We really want to thank Cutie P because Cutie P definitely, truly amazed at what she did, man, especially back in December for definitely allowing my guy Showing Hill. And you guys see me talk about Showing Hill on the show Friday and allowing her ticket to be able to get to him for that event, man, for that Core 4 event. So definitely excited about that and all the many blessings, man. You sow where you want to go and you sow to stay in the flow. I'm telling you what I know. That is how that we continuously to keep going to that next level. Cutie P says, man, I see. Great to see you. Don't forget to hit that like button. Yes, love that. Yes, we enjoyed seeing Tyler Perry Studios, man. It was amazing. You guys got a chance to see Tyler Perry Studios. That was amazing. Down in Atlanta. I tell everybody, man, go see that. That man has become a billionaire from his vision, and you see why he's a billionaire. Like true story. Like that's a whole different ball game, man. So definitely love to see that, man. My guy Errol said, cuz said, being from New Orleans and going out of town and seeing other cities and places and comparing them to New Orleans, it's like, wow, I never experienced this or that. That's all facts. Like I knew what Lambeau left, and I got a chance to see some stuff. Man, I was like, oh man, I'm thankful. I'm thankful every time though I come back home. I see the fam. I really see everybody. But like I really see, like, wow, there's something bigger than New Orleans, man. Especially, I always told everybody, man, if I had lived to see 18, and everybody know that in New Orleans, like that's huge. You live to see 18 in New Orleans. If you can, most people are getting out of there. You understand? Like, yeah, it's that city where you want to make sure you get out of there if you get a chance to, man. And shout out to everybody though, man, who's definitely down there, who definitely made it out, and seeing all the healthy friends and family, man, still there. And my cousin Errol, man, he has definitely seen it, so he knows what I'm actually talking about. Shout out to you, cuz. Again, like I said, I keep this right here next to me, man. I'm trying to tell you all this right now with the lamb right here. Look, the lamb right here, man. They already know. Boom, that's right on top of my book. I keep it every day. So shout out to you, cuz, for that. You already know what time it is. Anthony DeLo says, hello, Queen, man. I hope your day was amazing, man. Full shout out for that, man. I love that and everything. Showing love to my wifey. What's up, IC? Let's go. Let's make this thing happen. QDP says, show us your shirt. I showed it to you guys earlier. We walk by faith and not by sight. Walk by faith and not by sight. Hopefully y'all can see that. Walk by faith and not by sight. So yes, and I mentioned that, man, in the show, man. Full love, QP. Thank you for always showing love, man. That's my wife, man, continuously to keep me doing what we do. QP said the greatest thing we can do is to inspire. That is my favorite. That's one of my favorite quotes. The greatest thing in life is to inspire. The greatest act of mankind, the greatest act of humankind is to inspire. I promise you that. You ever catch inspiration from somebody? Your inspiration and your motivation and your drive will push you into that next level. I promise you that. Right over my shoulder was Kobe Bryant. 60 points was his last game. When we look at that, 20 years of being in the league and everything that he actually went through and he inspired, but he actually came back as that bounce back kid. You look at his career and everything seemed to be plummeted, man, after taking one of the losses or one of the biggest scandals that could have been, and literally was just only but a small paragraph to a greater story and a great chapters, even so much after that, which many people never bounce back. And that's just like the adversity of your life. How are you going to rewrite yourself back even after you went through some of the greatest downtimes or the greatest depression or the greatest setbacks or embarrassments of your life? Kobe Bryant was definitely one to be able to show us how it was all done, not just on the court, but definitely off the court in the game of life. And that is what I fully salute. Fully appreciate for that, QP. Thank you for tapping in and really showing love. You already know what time it is. My baby says, man, your grandmother will always call you to motivate you and encourage you to keep going. Yes, she was. And not knowing half the stuff that I was going through, she would be in there definitely making sure that she motivated me and kept me in that ear and always kept her voice in my ear. So shout out and everything, man, for her doing that, because that definitely blessed me to keep going, man, past everything that I ever been through, so I can definitely make it in this life. Anthony DeLo said, your trials and tribulations should not change your posture. That's what I said. Co-signed it. Lambeau, Drew Fire. Yes, your trials and tribulations should not change your posture. Keep your head up. Keep your shoulders squared. Keeping everything, man, yourself lifting, yourself firm-footed on the ground, because I'm telling you, great things will come from behind that, and you definitely don't want to go ahead and miss that opportunity, because I'm telling you, you got some greatness inside of you. Thank you for that, Big Ant. IC with the bell. Shout out to you, IC, man. Thank you for that. My peoples, P, you on here. I didn't know if you was on here tonight. Keep moving forward. Shout out to my people, man, PC, PNT, Smith. I call her, man, Mr. and Mrs. Smith, man. You guys know from the movie. Shout out to her and Terry, man, and a wonderful birthday, man, of her doing her thing over the weekend. Really shout you out for you really celebrating that and actually bringing us in on your birthday celebration. So we in the Leverage Show, we definitely wish you a wonderful, happy birthday, man, and definitely hope you had an amazing time, man, over the weekend. Shout out and everything, man. My guy, I see with the emojis. My baby says P. Anthony Deloach says, as long as you're breathing, you have the ability to change. Shout out to you. That's exactly what we do. We have the ability to change because we are all breathing and breathing in that form or fashion. And we love that, man. IC showing love, man, to P, man. PC showing love to Rose. Shout out to you. PC showing love to IC. Happy belated to my sister, P. Yes, P spent in the building, man. Shout out to P, man, getting that swing, man, over the weekend, man. Shout out to you for that, man. And Terry being able to go ahead and take care of that, man. Really appreciate you for that, man. He blessed my sister with a swing, y'all. Shout out to that, man. My baby says, hey, you already know. P says, thank you. You already know. My baby says, hey, man, babe, thank you for the heavenly birthday to my father. Definitely. You already know I'm going to shout out, man. Pops, make sure, man, he is definitely good. You know, that's definitely goes without saying to make sure that we consistently always keep those people who are on our mind, who are forever in our hearts, right? So make sure and everything, man, we always give a wonderful shout out. You're welcome, baby. Shout out to BC, man, showing love, man. IC showing love with the fire and emoji, man. 8 man, have compassion for them, not coffee with them. Got it. Remember that. Have compassion, but not coffee. You understand? You be right. Some bridges, you ain't got to go ahead, man, and walk back down and everything after they didn't lit it on fire. You just need to sit back there on the other side of the bridge and be like, yep, I got you. I'm still here for you. You ever make it over here, I'm right here with you. I got you right here. I got to put some prayers up for you. Don't worry about it. Wish you the best. P, you got that too. You're right, 100%. Why you messing with me, Ro? They laughing. They enjoying themselves. Life, deal with them. You don't have to say a word. That's 100% facts. Look in the mirror. PC says, yes. IC showing love. Amen. My baby says, yes, it was Labor Day weekend. Yes, Labor Day weekend hard. And Terry came here. Amazing time, man. Love that. Adam says, love it. Preach it, brother. Shout out to Adam, man. A wonderful leader, man, who is definitely in the Lambeau Lounge, man, and really killing it, man, and really showing some love. And I actually got a chance to speak with Adam yesterday. We had to make sure we got that scheduled, and definitely it was great talking with him and great looking forward to seeing some great, wonderful things, man. Definitely. QB says, man, that's right, Lady Johnson. Life will deal with him. Your silence is golden. 100%. Life will deal with some people, man. Just let your silence be golden. They ain't got to hear a word or say a word. Let God deal with them. Let go, let God. I'm telling you. Hey, everyone. Happy Tuesday. Shout out to Champ being in the building. That's my son. You already know, man. Let's make this thing happen, man. My mother-in-law is in the building. Say good word. Shout out to your mother-in-law. Thank you. You already know and everything, man. Appreciate all that you do and definitely continuously to keep moving us forward. That's what we're here for. You already know. Issa's saying, man, happy Tuesday, Champ. Showing love to my son. I love that, man. My cousin say, hello, everyone. I'm still at work, but I'm still here. I hope that you read the magazine about Kobe. It's really interesting. You already know Lambeau is definitely on it, man, because fully appreciate you for that. And thank you from the bottom of my heart, man. You already know. Listen, I really want to thank each and every single one of y'all for definitely tapping in. I wanted to make sure you are motivated by your mission and some good things that you can do internally that you can actually be motivated by your mission and making sure you're carrying out your God-given assignment that God has given to you so that you can help out so many of the other people, but mostly help yourself out in the process as well, right? So you can get to that next level. What good is it of getting to that next level if you can't get yourself to that next level? And that's what we are dedicated here on The Leverage Show and allowing you to get to your next level. Listen, I love you guys. I thank you guys. I will see you guys this Thursday night right back here on The Leverage Show to make sure that you guys are definitely leveling up on a whole nother level. 8 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. Central. We'll be right back here on The Leverage Show, making some things happen. I love you guys. Have an amazing night. I'll see you guys right back here Thursday night. Take care. God bless. Lambeau, I'm out.